What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel, guys. We are doing Viper Blue things today. And if you're wondering what Viper Blue is, yeah, it's this car. Probably one of the more popular cars on the channel just because it's so blingy and so just over the top cool. But they all are. But anyway, guys, that is what is up. We got a lot of stuff that has done and that we've got to get done. So that's the plan. Let's get to it. That's pretty clean, yeah.
Probably had a quarter or so in
it. Yeah, at least it's clean. Alright. First order of business, boys. We'll go ahead and put some oil in it. I had to drain it out, see if there's anything in it. We weren't really sure. There was a little bit, not a whole heck of a lot. So we've got, of course, the Motorcraft 5W20. Guys, real quick, don't go crazy. You don't need insane oil. You don't need Mobil 1 or any of that. Just put some freaking Motorcraft 5W20 synthetic blend in it and send it. I promise you'll be just fine. All right, boys, so let's kind of talk about the haps right now. As you can see, the whole Whipple drive is on. This is, of course, the kit from Power by the Hour. And yes, boys, this is a Shelby Super Snake kit. Pretty cool. But yeah, guys, let's kind of talk about a few things. One quick note, if you're familiar at all with coyotes, this plastic Y, well, it used to be plastic. It's actually right here. This is what comes from the factory. And they always leak. Actually, mine is leaking as we speak, and it's brand new. Dorman now makes that. So that is definitely a good option. It's made out of cast aluminum, so a little more stout. Should hold it. And then also this pressure fitting from or not pressure fitting, but coolant adapter fitting from Power by the Hour. Billet, very nice. And the reason that's helpful, guys, and the reason you want to look at different options is because your hose has to make kind of a weird snaking motion to come off of here, around this, and hit over here at the radiator. So definitely have to do a little picking and choosing to make sure that's 100% right. Not rubbing anything, not hitting any belts, anything along those lines. Next on the docket, guys, we've got the catch can on. Pretty elaborate setup. I'm not sure how I feel about the giant 5/8 lines and all that, but it's there. It works. Let's see what else we got. Heater hoses are on, and the sheathing is on. I love that touch. Kind of makes it look factory. Super good finishing move. And then, of course, fuel lines and all of that. We are getting very close, boys, to the first fire of the video of this car. So trust me when I say make sure you keep it tuned right here. You can kind of see a little bit better. All the fuel lines are on. That's all PTFE line, which is good for E85. The fuel system itself is the Aeromotive Stealth. So super nice kit. And it's got the A1000 in the tank. But yeah, guys, I mean, these are for the intercooler tank right there. Those just got to be plugged up down in here. Fan is wired to the control pack. So there's a couple things we're missing, guys. We got the throttle body, which is right there, and we've got the elbow. We just don't have the couplers. That's a nice carbon fiber elbow. We don't have the couplers, so we're waiting on that, and we can finish off the air intake system. And like I said, getting very close. All right, guys, so I've gotten a crap ton of questions. Everybody's kind of curious what this cluster setup is in this car, because normally we use the Dakota Digital. This is what Jeremy already had in the car, and it's actually super cool. This is the Florida 5.0 cluster. You can see more carbon fiber. It's very cool, and it's got the cobalt gauges inside of it. But Dover's pretty much got that wired up. And a little bit more involved, but still, I mean, it's super cool setup. And then over here, I guess the boost gauge is going to go right there. But yeah, this is I like this setup. It's gonna look really good in the car. It kind of matches. He's got some billet stuff over here, but the Dakota, excuse me, not the Dakota, the Florida 5.0 cluster definitely has some cool factor inside here. Next up, guys, you can see over here, getting the control pack. Sorry guys, I'm throwing shadows. Getting the control pack and everything wired up in here. Got the fuse panel is already in. And then that is for the fuel system. I showed you that a while back. That's something that kind of at lower voltage, or excuse me, at lower RPM, it will cut the voltage back, kind of save the pumps and keep the fuel cool and all of that. And then you got a tack adapter up there. You got to have that because you don't get tag signal with the Gen 2 control pack. So yeah, guys, it's this thing is coming along. We will probably be firing this here in the next couple of weeks. All right, so where are we at in the trunk here?
I'm about ready to add the battery.
Set the battery in. So there's your battery right there. It's all set to go. And just going to use the factory fuel.
Yeah, because I've already got it wired into this harness for the gauge.
Perfect. So yeah, that's pretty much all you got to do back here, isn't it?
Pretty much.
I mean, it's not much. And I love this. I need this. Full leather shift boot. That might come up missing. I don't know.
Yeah.
That's a pretty nice piece right there. Full leather 8793 shift boot. Scott Drake makes those. Too cool, but yeah, guys. Once all that's kind of in, kind of put the trunk back together, and that'll be that back here. All right, guys, real quick, we're gonna throw a little power to it. See if we can light the gauges up so you can check them out. I said it is getting close. Very, very close. It's like everything's all plugged up and heat shrunk already. We don't have a head. Well, yeah, we can just plug the headlight switch up.
What's that?
So we can plug the headlight switch up.
Yeah, I'll probably need to plug it up and the
Come around here, guys. Getting closer, getting closer. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Not bad. Oh, we got a stereo system too. Like that blue, almost kind of matches the Viper blue paint. We got signals? Yep, that's it. Turn signal indicator.
I think the battery's kind of weak.
Yeah. Pretty cool.
Yeah, I got weak light is.
Yeah. But we got power in the glove box, radio was on, clusters lit up. Progress! Love it! And there, guys, there's another shot of the what I like to call the server room. You got all your electronics and stuff hidden away. Alright, boys, real quick, I did want to mention this because we did have a lot of people asking about the wheels. They are BBS RKs, and no, you can't buy them anymore. You haven't been able to buy those for quite a while. They're hard to get a hold of, and Jeremy got lucky to find these. These are actually off of another high-end build done by my buddy Tony. Frank did a video on his 4i, and so yeah, you will be very lucky to get a set of these, especially ones that are as nice as these, and they will be expensive, so just prepare for that on the front end. But they look absolutely flipping unreal. I'd love to have a set. But real quick, guys, let's run over here. I got a couple updates on Lee's car for you, and we'll kind of wrap it up for the day. All right, boys, if you caught the last upload, the Whipple showed up for this car, and essentially all that's left is two things: the fuel system, which we're kind of mocking right now, just kind of figuring out exactly where we want them before they get put in place permanently. So no, they will not be held up by zip ties, for God's sake. They won't be held up by zip ties. All we're doing is just kind of figuring out the best path for them to travel from the tank to the front of the car. So that is number one, just kind of finish up the fuel system. You can see the tank is in. Guys, this is an On3 Performance complete fuel system. It's got 340 pumps in the tank. If you hadn't been following along, that's what the fuel system is. Next on the docket, actually last on the docket, other than getting everything under the hood done, is the exhaust. Now you can see he's got the brand new Cook's 1 7/8 long tube headers, redesigned for better fitment with the Coyote swap. And then of course, brand new Cook's X pipe, and also scored a set of these MagnaFlow 3-inch polished stainless mufflers. I think he actually got them on eBay, but brand freaking new 3-inch. And then the Flowmaster 3-inch tailpipes, which is going to be a little, once everything's adjusted, they fit pretty good. But yeah, guys, these, it says Flowmaster up there. These are going to look really good. Going to take a little adjusting. You can see it's going to be tight. Of course, the coilovers are tight too, but it's going to look really good. You can kind of see those big, nasty 3-inch tailpipes. I love how they look out the back of mine. I mean, you just can't freaking beat it. But other than that, basically just getting the making the connection, you know, 3-inch flow tube to go between the X pipe and the catback. This thing will be locked and loaded, ready to make lots of boost. All right, y'all, so that's pretty much what I've got for you today. Whole lot of stuff going on. The build with this car is just a lot of little stuff. That's why I haven't been covering a lot of it, because it's not necessarily the most exciting, but I did want to give you an update. This car is getting very close to the first Viper video. That's going to be a lot of fun. Finally make some noise with the Viper Blue Foxbody. I can't freaking wait, especially when we can actually drive it. It's going to be sweet. If you are new to the channel, this is a 2017 Gen 2 Coyote with a Whipple T56 Magnum out of a Cobra. Terminator Cobra, 8.8 rear end, Max Motorsport suspension, all the good stuff. Gonna be a freaking beast. And it's Viper Blue to boot. So there you go, guys. Stay tuned for that. That is coming. Of course, all kinds of other stuff coming as well. You do not want to miss it. You also don't want to miss Ford Takeover, June 6th, Jackson, Tennessee. I rented out the track. Make sure you're there. It's gonna be a freaking awesome time. And hope to see you there. In the meantime, please give me a big thumbs up. Make sure you smash that subscribe button. And I'm gonna shut up. Later, guys.